Hey everybody, it's day 3. Is this day 3 of the live 18, 19, 19, 20? Day 3 of the live video challenge. The challenge is trying to find something to talk about for 30 days, but hey Hannah, did you see my my tagline? Okay, here's the thing. So I'm trying to think about things that I know a lot about. Things that I could help other people with, and that's what all these live videos are about. Things that I've discovered, found out, stumbled upon, or things that I know a lot about. And today I'm going to share with you guys something that I know a lot about. And as you know, I am the mother of 4 boys. They are 9, 8, 6, and 3. And so today we're going to talk about potty training. I'm not going to go into super depth or anything like that, but just to give you a little overview of what I've done. And if you want more information, you can private message me. But I read a lot of different techniques. I read a lot of different articles. I listened to a lot of different people. And I took a little bit from everything that I learned. And I'm going to share with you what I did. I did a modified 3-day, because I did not want to be potty training my kids for like 2 months. Like, honestly, that's too long. They should be done by then. And I'm going to preface this by saying I'm not an expert. Every child is different. Wait till your child is ready, all that kind of stuff. I know my kids, I had 4 boys, and they're all very different boys, and this worked for all of them. It worked quicker for some than others, but it worked. And so I'm just going to share it with you. And I didn't do the run around naked thing. Excuse me. I mean, I tried that once with Jackson or somebody, and the first time that poop hit the floor, I was like, that ain't happening. And so we wore underwear for the rest of the time. But Hope's like, yes, potty training. So here's what you need to start your potty training. And I started every boy except for one who acted like he was ready early. I started them all at 3 years old. 3 years old. That's plenty of time for them to be able to tell me they have to go. They can pull their own elastic waisted shorts and underwear down and sit on a little froggy potty. One of mine started at 2.5 just because he acted like he was ready and I wanted to get him into childcare. Some people say you can start as early as 18 months, whatever, but I will tell you the one of mine that started at 2.5 had accidents through the night longer than anybody else, than all the other ones that started at 3 years old. So it was like a big coming of age thing. When you turn 3, guess what we're doing? And we talked it up for like a week. We're going to potty train. So what I needed was about 10 to 15 pair of underwear. And they get to pick them out. They're all the kind of cartoons and stuff like that. Had the underwear. I had lots of M&Ms. They got to choose we called it a poo-poo potty toy. They chose a poo-poo potty toy out of the toy aisle, and it could be big. So, like, some of them were big. What else do I need? That, the candy, the toy, and then charts. I had a couple of charts, and I have them saved somewhere on my computer. You can PM me or whatever if you want to look at them. But one was kind of like a calendar, and we put stickers, and we put stickers on it to show when they went to the potty. And regardless of what they did in the potty, anytime they went, I wrote the time, and this was more for me. I wrote the time and put a sticker, and like I would put if it was an accident, like if they peed in their underwear, I still wrote the time because it kind of showed me the pattern of how often they go. So what you do the day of, and honestly, I call it crotch watch. Like, I had a party and I was like, this is crotch watch 2017. Because what you do is you need 3 solid days with your child, and they are right by your side for 3 days. Right by your side. And it's hard when you have other kids. I know it is. I've had kids and toddlers and babies all the time while doing this, so it can be done. But basically, you start them in underwear and you throw those diapers away. You get rid of the diapers. Well, give them away, but don't go back to the diapers. Don't go back to the diapers. But you need to set aside 3 days when you can be with your child. It could be spring break, it could be summer, whatever. And that you're not leaving the house. So we wouldn't do it on a church weekend because you don't want to put them in a diaper for church and then come back home and take them out of it and try to keep potty training. So 3 solid days at home with your kid. And you are literally by his side playing games, playing cards. It's exhausting. But y'all, if I can go hard for 3 days, it's so much better than like for 3 months of cleaning up messes. So you sit there and they have their underwear on, and they can be preferably a wood floor or something, but they can be in your lap, if you're brave. And as soon as he starts peeing or whatever, because they don't know what's going on at first, as soon as they start going, you scoop them up and run them to the potty. And they can finish in the potty or whatever. And any soiled underwear goes straight into the washer until the washer gets full. And so that's why you have all those underwear sitting there. Oh, and you constantly are positively affirming. You don't ask them, do you need to go potty? Because what are they going to say every time? Somebody comment. I want you to know. I want you to tell me. If you ask them if they need to go potty, what are they going to say every time? They're going to say, nope, nope, nope. So you don't say that. You say, tell mommy when you need to go potty. I need you to tell me when you need to go potty. Where does TT go? In the potty. Where does poo-poo go? In the potty. Tell mama when, and you're just constantly, you get so sick of saying those phrases, but you say those phrases all day. You say, tell me we need to go potty. Where does the TT go? You say it all day. And my kids would be like, in the potty. They were so sick of me asking, but I kept asking. And so every time, again, clean them up. If they had, they're going to have accidents at first. And then put new, fresh underwear on and start playing again. And you keep watching and you keep giving them drinks. Drink, 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 drink. Lots of drinks. And as soon as they start peeing again, scoop them up, run them to the potty, sit them down, let them finish in the potty. Okay? And that's the pattern. You watch them for 3 days. They're going to start figuring out that when that TT starts coming out, that's where they need to be, is in that bathroom. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. My third son, after the second day of nonstop accidents, I cried. And when I scoop him up and ran him to the potty, he cried. He's like, what's going on? And so I just didn't think he was going to get it. And that third day, I don't know what clicked, but he got it. And he just started going to the potty. And he's my one that like never had an accident after that. It's amazing. My 3-year-old now, he woke up this morning with a tummy ache. And I went in there and he was holding himself and he's like, and I have to go pee. And so I rushed him into the bathroom and he released so much pee. And I don't know what it is about that child, but he can hold he just doesn't release it in the bed. He's trained to hold it until he gets to the bathroom. But anyway, all that to say, stay positive, crotch watch 3 days straight. And I would give 3 M&Ms for successful TT in the potty. And I gave 10 M&Ms if they pooped in the potty successfully. You might think that's crazy to give your kid that much chocolate, but that's how important it was to me not to have to clean messy underwear. 10 M&Ms. And if a sibling was in there with him, like if a sibling was on the big potty and the trainer was on the little potty, and if the little kid pooped, then they both got 10 M&Ms. Like I would incentivize the siblings, seriously. They would go in there with them. Hey, Jake, let's, grab a book. Let's go potty. And so anyway, I hate poop. Who doesn't, right? So Cheryl, help me out if I'm missing anything here. I think I'm telling you everything. Oh, in the poo-poo potty toy, I had a chart and it had it was like a pattern of circles. And so it was almost like a trail and there were 10 circles. And then I printed out or cut off the box or whatever, a picture of their poo-poo potty toy. Jake's poo-poo potty toy was the big Mickey Mouse clubhouse. So I got the box and I put it up high because they're not going to play with it until they reach this goal. But I cut out a picture of it and I taped it onto this chart. And so there were 10 sticker spots and then that picture. And every time he had to get 10 poops in the potty to get that prize. And at first, they don't understand. They're like, well, I pooped in the potty. Where's my prize? But then when they start doing the stickers, they're going to understand. I need to get 7 more to get that prize. I need to get 5 more. And once they got to 10, they would get their poo-poo potty toy. And they all remember what their toy was at the time. They're all gone by now. But it was very exciting the day that they got their toy because the whole house would celebrate. And I'll be honest, some people say don't use diapers at night as a crutch. Personally, I used pull-ups. I called them nighttime underwear. I called them sleepy underwear. I never called them a diaper. I never put it on them laying down. We treated them like underwear, and I called them nighttime underwear. And until I knew that they could sleep through a nap or sleep through the night without wetting those underwear, then we were going to wear them. And I found out pretty quickly that they were fine. But I did not want to clean up a bunch of sheets every single night. So, and I didn't really have to with many of them. But nighttime underwear until I knew that they were ready to go through the night. And you cut off liquids 2 hours before they go to bed. Cut off the liquids 2 hours before and make sure they empty themselves twice before bed. So 2 hours, 2 TTs, and then they go to bed. And that's how we did it. And if you have any other questions about that or any details that you need, that's just the basic idea of what I did. It worked for us times 4. So I don't know. I hope it helps somebody out there. Let me know if you have any more questions. You can comment here, private message me. Again, every child is different. If you're starting to potty train and it's like they recommend that you put them back in diapers and wait, I can't remember if it was 2 months or 3, was it months? Oh, I have to get back to y'all on that. I want to say like at least a month of back to diapers until they untrain themselves with whatever you were doing and then start from scratch is what I've heard. Because you don't want to jump into this from something weird that you're already doing because it's going to confuse them. So anyway, drop a 2 in the, drop a do, I don't want to say that. Cheryl, you're going to laugh at me. Drop a 2 in the comments if you are watching live. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're watching on replay. And throw some emojis in there. Do that little emoji with the lady raising her hand if you are about to potty train somebody. I will pray for you. And I've never potty trained a girl. I'm just saying. My brother and my sister-in-law have 3 girls now. And so, I don't know. You have to ask somebody else about that. So I've never trained a girl. But this is my experience with my boys. Maybe you have a new business proposal. Yeah, I don't need another business. Y'all are so funny. Anyway, love y'all. Thanks for watching. And I appreciate you watching me live every night. Are y'all going to stick with me for the next, however, 27 days? I hope it's helpful. Y'all are great.